Okay, this next technique is sleeper. Sleeper is part of the three-part series of defense against right step through punches or even drag up punches. They work against both. In this case, we're going to just work off of a right step through punch. And just so you can relate this to a couple of other techniques you've learned, this is the upper zone version. So we had Dance of Death, which hit low to the groin. We had Thundering Hammers, which hit mid-range. And now we have Sleeper that deals with the upper zone of the body. So left leg steps in. We use that inward block that we're familiar with now. We shift from a neutral bow to a forward bow, ridge hand strike to the throat or the side of the neck. From this position, my right leg is going to sneak up as I grab back, okay, and I clasp the hands, right hand, left hand, fingers like this, and I'll show you this on gate. And I hug, tucking my chin and almost touching the shoulder of my opponent, because I don't want any space here. My right leg is going to shift and do a spread, tripping them, creating a little off balance of my aggressor there. I'm going to then open up with my left, hanging them until they go to sleep, and then releasing. The left palm goes down as a check, and then punch to the face vertically, cross out, step back, on guard. Let's go ahead and bring Sensei Gabe out right away for this, because it's much easier to see this on a human being. So he steps through, my left foot steps off the line, and I throw my inward block. From this position, I shift in from my neutral bow to my forward bow, striking with the ridge to the side of the neck. All right. From this position, I'm going to grab, fingers facing up with my right, fingers facing the side with my left. I'm going to grab just like I did in the Heavenly Ascent technique, if those of you who are familiar with it. I'm going to grab and hug and take my chin and really tuck it close. The more space I have, as you can see, the more space he has to react negatively against me. So from this position, I hug and take my right leg and affect his base by spreading out. Okay, then I'm going to open up with my left leg, hanging him. This is where the sleeper comes from. Okay, he has about 8 to 10 seconds. I let him go. From this position, punch, cross out, step back, on guard. Let's take a look at that, this one from a different angle. Sleeper, he comes in, I block, I strike with the ridge. Notice how I let that left continue checking. I grab and hug, I affect his base, I then open up the door to let him down. From here, I knee check as he falls, right into the ribs, into a closed kneel stance. I shift and punch, cross out, and step back on guard. Sure. Thank you. And that's called sleeper.